I think in the digital world at this moment we are at a very interesting time. We've reached the end of phase 2 of digital. And phase 1 was about information being released on the web. Phase 2 was about mobile and social. And phase 3 is about automation, artificial intelligence. And you feel that we're like in between fear and excitement when it's about AI and automation. People are excited about driverless cars and new interfaces and longer lifespan. But at the same time, they are worried about losing their jobs, about fake news, about Terminator scenarios. So we're in between those two. But I think for companies and for business leaders, the challenge is to make that mental switch that we're moving from mobile first to AI first. And at this moment, this is where we are. And I think every company should understand that we need to make that jump to a next phase in digital. Well, to make that AI first switch, I see 3 investment axes for companies. I see data leverage, I see new interfaces, and I see intelligence augmented. And if you start with data leverage, if you want to do AI, data is like the fuel of AI, so you need loads of it. So what companies will need to do is look at their processes and ask themselves, where do we go for automation? And once they identify those, they need to capture data for those processes so they can start to automate and use data as a leverage. One of the examples I like to use is from Ant Financial Services, which is a Chinese daughter of Alibaba, and it's a mobile payment player. They got 500 million customers that are doing all their payments through their mobile device. So Alibaba is capturing all that data. They're not using it to sell directly, but they're using that data to create a credit score of their customers, and they use that credit score to launch a new product, which is giving loans and credits to people without the big administrational process that you have to go through with a bank. And now they've grown to like the number 3 player in that market. So what they've done is they use data, created some additional value with that, and they use that to bounce into a new market. And I think that is data leverage. You don't have a direct link to make money, you use it to understand your market and to build better products and better services. That is data leverage. Second one is interfaces that are created without any effort for customers. Customers don't want to do an effort anymore. And one of my mantras in this field is convenience is the new loyalty. And there's been a lot of research about that, where you see that the value of a brand is decreasing, and the value of understanding your customers and to create additional value through the best user interfaces you can imagine is just amazing. The example I always use is Booking.com. People prefer to book through Booking.com than through a traditional hotel site because it's just so convenient. And people don't fall in love with brands anymore, they fall in love with interfaces of brands. Number 3 is augmented intelligence. A lot of people think when it's about AI that it's about people losing their job, people being replaced by machines. In the field of marketing and service and sales, my domain, I see that people will rather increase their performance thanks to technology. And imagine that you give someone software that they recognize the customer. That will allow them to be more personalized than ever before. So I think the challenge here is to help your sales and marketing and service people to better understand the customer so you can boost the performance level of those people. And that's how I see how you can invest in this world of AI first. Data leverage, user interfaces that are effortless, and intelligence augmented.